Ellie with psychicfuture.com, and this is your horoscope from the 27th of August to the 2nd of September. So we are now well and truly out of Mercury retrograde period. Obviously Mercury retrograde probably affected you quite a bit, and it might have even been the case that for a week afterwards you might have still felt this energy. This is called the shadow period, and it lasts for a few days afterwards. It's basically Mercury retrograde tapering off and kind of like saying, okay, I'm leaving, but here you go, have this stuff, have these technical problems, or have these miscommunications, or have these confusing thoughts. So if you have had that, don't worry. I know that I said Mercury retrograde was over, and perhaps you've said, oh, but it's still affecting me. It does happen for a few days to a week afterwards, whereas now we are well and truly into Virgo season. So Virgo, a lot like you, is ruled by Mercury. So this is a very mercurial time. This is all about thinking, it's all about communication, it's all about your mindset and how you see the world and how you connect with the world. So Virgo season, however, is a little bit different from Mercury retrograde. It's a lot easier, it's a lot more grounded, it's an earth sign, so you'll probably feel like you can actually start to get stuff done now rather than just being too stuck in your head. You will be able to progress towards your goals a little bit, and also there's a big emphasis on helping other people here. So once you've kind of got your brain back, it's a good idea to think about the ways that you can help other people, because Virgo is all about serving others, serving yourself, in particular what you can do to serve the world. So if you can try and focus a little bit on trying to reach out to anybody that you know who needs maybe a helping hand, or who needs to communicate, in fact, that actually will be a big part of this week. Communicating with other people, perhaps helping those who need to get some stuff off their chest, or things like that. But you do need to remember that it's always best to fill up your own cup before you pour for others. So by that I mean, if you yourself are feeling overwhelmed, don't try and reach out and help other people get stuff off their chest, because then you're just going to be inundated with information and it's not going to help you, it's not going to help them. If you're not in a place to help other people, then make sure that you sort yourself out first before you then reach out, because it's just not going to help either of you. So that is your week's horoscope, and let's pick you a card, because I am indoors again this week as it is raining outside here in Thailand. So what have we got for Gemini this week? Let's have a message for, that one wanted to come out, what was that? Ooh, okay, completion. This is the Four of Wands. So this is about getting some stability in your passion. So if you've had some creative project recently, or even in love as well, perhaps there is some romantic interest, or in your relationship if you're in a relationship, this is about having some stability to that passion. Because if you think of fiery kind of creativity, it's directed in all directions. This is about actually grounding that creative energy into something real. So sometimes this is the card of marriage, but whether or not that resonates with anybody, it might or it might not. But if you think about the idea of marriage, it is basically grounding this passion into something that is long lasting. So you can compare that to your goals as well. If you've been trying out a new hobby, or you've been pursuing some career, or starting your own business or something, this is about now putting in the foundations of that passion and actually creating something with it, rather than just being excited about something. So yeah, let me know if that resonates with anybody. I'd love to hear, and have a wonderful week, Gemini. Much love.